4-man on road towards that short position. Breeze is waiting, but he will be denied by Electronic. Very aggressive play, 3 men pushing those long doors and then going back to the A bomb site. There's one flashbang on Zeus, that's all the utility here for the CT side. Caught in the open towards long, not working out for them at the moment. Flamey's forced back, he's got to try and hold this position with Electronic and wait for that rotation.
It's all about getting everybody in position and ready to strike that smoke. It's quite annoying, but Boomich will find the kill onto Circus. Flamey is going to try to find a head as well. Stanislaw has to be cautious, and there he goes, down on the ground. Flamey gets one as well, and all of a sudden it falls to Ethan. 1 against 4. It's an army of Navi players, and he absolutely can allow them to buy those AWPs. They've got this Krieg. We've seen how dangerous this Krieg can be. Zeus tries to defend. He does good damage, picks up a kill, critically wounding Tarek as well, and now Navi know for sure. And that's a massive headshot. Suck. All he wanted was just some eyes on Long and gets his head blown off. Flamey pushed to the limit here in the corner behind the box. He can't do a single thing. Navi down to 2 players now. There is simply no way that they could afford to retake
to it. See if he tries to steal something away in the late game here. Just holding an angle. Stan being very, very careful. Lovely burst from Simple, but he won't be able to retrieve that gun. That bomb blast will send it down Long. Really awkward situation in that short area for Navi.
We have NRG looking for some damage towards Long. Fantastic headshot coming out of Cirque. That's going to go a long way. Yeah, it's one of those things about the A bomb site. It can be hard to get the information of that bomb site without committing yourself to a huge risk. So it looks like they're going to actually indeed go for a B split. Navi have owned this as far as the gamble of stacking the site goes, but they have to defend it. That's a good start. Will they take the bomb back to A? Will they realize it's a stacking time? They're taking heavy losses entering this bomb site. 2 more players hiding in the site. Now there's just one. Breeze against Electronic, and he's going to save the...
He has position on these players. They no longer have grenades, trying to use the numbers. That rifle can be protected. You can see Breeze doing exactly that. Manages to pick it up before the H.
Be a pop flash. There it is. There goes the flashbang. It's absolutely perfect. And NRG are well on their way to B. And as we can see, the round as well.
Blissful ignorance from Stan. No need to look behind him while he's getting shot. He has cover, so he can focus on what's ahead of him. Great focus from him. See his face there in the darkness. Navi moving into exit frag potential situations. Flamey can hop on this box. Putting the loss bonus in the bin for the CT side, breaking the money immediately, and getting momentum. Horrible way to start the defensive side of any map.
Yeah, it is so important as well, because for NRG, the approach...
Players on a site like Electronic, then those flashes are also important. 44 seconds, and the long take is being denied to a degree, but Zeus has got some work to do as well.
They have to win these aim battles. They don't have any utility to stop a push into the site. Great shots again from Breeze. He's really delivering, and Stan will finish things off on that A-bomb side under control now. The situation is looking great for NRG. They'll get the bomb down as they toss it across. No smoke needed. They don't have one, but Navi, they've been absolutely crippled in this position. Again, Navi started off with 4 towards Long. They invested a lot of their limited utility in holding Long early on. NRG didn't go there to begin with. They delayed their A split, and then Navi, they had no utility at all. Have to win these aim battles, and that's a good frag from Simple. But the problem is that even if he can make an argument to go for this, Boomich is just out of position, so it's not really going to be a possibility. There's no kit either, so Navi are just in desperation mode here. And James, you start to wonder, should they have just taken the sacrifice earlier and just tried to play for an AWP as far as, you know, saving more money and just taking a round loss or 2 with ecos?
Yeah, on the plus side for Navi, it's just one of those starts on the CT side where you just...
What Navi have to do right now is show another performance from someone. Someone has to step up. And we will get an investment into this round as they have quite a big loss bonus accruing, and they'll keep challenging Long. If they...
with the limitations they have. This is such a strong angle for AWPers and riflers alike. Quick boost and Boomich can do more. The bomb's been dropped. Disaster is striking for NRG. We said it had to survive this round with numbers. They may not survive this round at all. Tarek alone in the B bomb site, spraying desperately, looking for something. He has to cut these numbers down. This is too much free money for Navi.
Yeah, this is going to be a tough one, but one of the best things about Dust 2 is that in position was, and there must be someone waiting nearby. He wins the first battle, takes down Flamey. One more to go, and I think they'll be really happy with this. Tarek Down to 16 points of health now, doing everything he can. He at least
support required for the player in the pit. The player is used on this occasion. He's going to need some help. Flamey, oh, never mind. They don't have short, they don't have long. They're in trouble. Flamey's going to lose his duel as well. 25 seconds on the clock. Electronic has so much to do on his own, but he can't get the spray down on the short player. Now they've got a cross, but do they have enough utility? Doesn't seem like it, although Breeze seems to be sitting on it. Was on long with Zeus up behind the smoke. I think he was on the platform. That was really unusual. And again, the round has collapsed for Navi.
Yeah, I think what they can muster. But as you say, James, it does seem like there's a little bit of uncertainty on Navi. They don't look
from that round prior. They are able to buy once again. Flamey still on the AWP. Ooh, that's really unfortunate. Flamey could get caught as well, making his way towards that car. You can see him out in the open. If Stanisław can bait the shot, then he can punish. Again, just poor position for Navi. It's used in a really awkward fight with Stan now. 3 players remaining for NRG. That's a big head.
More quickly than maybe they would like. And here they go now, moving into position. Cirque is blind. He's going to take the peek there. Can he find an angle? Great stuff. Damage is huge for Navi. Stan has to do everything, has to get the ace, but it is going to be simple to save this one with the help of Boomich.
Rotating elsewhere. Houston Flamey will remain, but Cirque gets a nice entry onto the B bomb site. They can try to use the time afforded to them to find a hole in the Navi defense now.
Yeah, that's such an important kill because it might create problems here. Simple has to do everything towards this B half of the map by himself. And that's a nice find from him into middle. But you can see he has to be really cautious here because players could be coming from the tunnel as well. He has Electronic in front of the smoke for support. That's decent damage. Simple goes out to finish it off. Space now for more players to push through that smoke.
He's going to go through the doors instead. That's a really nice one for default. There's the Molotov over the wall. The big Molotov. That's a beautiful shot from Cirque. 1 versus 2. He's got to find more over the smoke. Simple spotted him. I don't think he's realized just yet. Maybe it's a 4x3. Cirque, what are you doing? 1v1. Zeus through the door. Going for the fast flex. He's still alive. Around double stack and Zeus will crush the round. Something you see every day, but there's a lot of pistols here for NRG and not much in the name of grenades. Simple starts strong. Breeze taken out towards those long doors. Smoke up on Xbox, and that will allow NRG to take position on the short area. Now, it may be the fabled gauntlet run if they can even get there. The bomb has fallen off behind the Xbox. That's really going to slow them down.
All right, there you go. You got the Deagle working some magic for Tarek. Okay, well, magic is definitely more favorable for Navi. I guess you can pick the better weaponry over that every day. Ethan has found himself in M4 though, and he's looking to get a headshot of his own, but looks like he's going to get taken down by the auto shotgun. So running into Ethan's holding for a push, but from the B bomb site, and now the gun's been spotted. This should be a free kill for Zeus. He goes for it.
Tunnel, but also he picked up the smoke from the opponent. Boomich is getting too hungry for information. And Tarek is close enough to move on to the A bomb site. 3 CTs in a short position. The bomb continues to creep. Everything slows down. And are they wondering? Electronic going through mid doors, but he's still looking towards A. Tarek's being taken out, and Breeze gets a free kill. Now they realize what might be up.
Yeah, they had absolutely no idea. This turned out to be such a good situation, and Cirque manages to take down Simple, a free kill. You can see Navi so out of position. They thought it was going to be A. It felt like that was the guaranteed play, especially as Zeus had just scouted the tunnel. He just smoked it. Why would they think any different? But now they're getting absolutely annihilated.
So Boomich, so he has no support of any kind, but maybe he can play around the smoke grenade. You can see Electronics in CT spawn. He might have a flash through the window. He's got a call for it now, but he might not survive. Or maybe he won't boom it with 2!
But still, he will be taken down in the bomb site. Look to this bomb site take. B, here it goes. 1 flashbang, but the double will certainly seal the deal. It has to. Navi have to get out of there, but Tarek won't allow it. Oh my God! Getting the orcs out is where they had the success, but hey, here comes a catwalk push. They found a headshot, and lots of CTs are moving through to try to finish things off, but Ethan will tap, 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 and it is Navi players falling down at the catwalk position, unable to recover the weaponry that was lost by by NRG, sorry. As Boomich is now the last remainder of Navi with that scout, and NRG just going to push him down, no fear whatsoever, and they will convert. 8-2.
They look to play anti-eco once again. Zeus will be tagged in that short position. Tarek continues to creep, trying to ruin some timing. Flashbang from his...
What he can do, he just has a Deagle though. Simple has to get something, but great usage of that Molotov will deny Simple anything, and everybody's going to fall here. Great teamwork, great movement. The spacing's on point from NRG. They're leaving absolutely nothing to chance. Boomich gets a nice headshot, but that's all it is, a nice headshot. Because the round
shy of doing that. Breeze again with this creep towards long. Not the first time he's done something like this.
Looking for aggressions, they start looking for maybe gamble stacks. They try to find a way to mitigate the disadvantage. Zeus tries to push into the longhouse, but Breeze is waiting for it, and he just takes his head off. And now again, Navi down with no players left alive effectively towards that ball here. And Boomich will move close to this smoke. He's actually sneaking out here, but he does get discovered by Breeze. Breeze is having a great game so far.
And Tarik's in a strong position, top mid, simple, entertained from...
Mechanically gifted. Doesn't want to risk it too much, though. Trying to play this conservatively, trying to just peel away one player. That's a fantastic shot. Has himself a 1 versus 1 here. Simple! Ethan! That is not a bad start here for NRG, but the bomb does go down for Navi as they fall back to defend from the catwalk position.
Weird spot for them if they get pinched. Of course, the USPs have the range down. No more P250 for simple. 2 players starting on short. This could be where the round is won. Flamey waiting, baiting off of Zeus, who's going to be the initial engager. There's a flashback from the CT side so far. Not so good. We got a trade from Breeze, who continues. Zeus slowing down, but he runs out of bullets. Even 20's not enough. Electronic 1 versus 4. Doesn't have the range.
But they have to keep everybody with grenades alive, and that's a lot of grenades, James. That simple hand, he's dead. What a headshot from Cirque. I'm surprised they challenged him there before getting...
This is going to be an interesting one.
Beautiful Molotov, that is a necessity. And here comes the push. Tarik is there with the M4 for support for the scout of Cirque, and Cirque's going to go deep there with that scout, trying to see what he can find. Great frags though from Flamey. It might have to be all Flamey. He might have to go for the ace here. Boomich is just on, and Deagle, he's got to get the plant down. Flamey defends so that they can get that bomb down and ticking away, and it will, as Flamey looks for a jump peek, anything. Boomich there as well. You've got to be careful if you're Ethan and Stansel. He might go for the boost. Indeed, it's somewhat telegraphed here, but no one's going to go down. Flamey has to chance around these barrels, picks up another headshot. Stanislaw doing what he can with his MP9. The jumping accuracy is very good, and with Flamey down low, maybe there's a chance for a big swing from Stan. Can he find it with this MP9, trying to tease out the perfect spot there? Finds a 1 versus 1! Stanislaw makes it happen. The MP9 is absolutely sick, and it's supposed to happen.
Meat and potatoes. So many calories in the long doors. He's just here to add even more. Heart attack burgers, all the sauce. 3 versus 3. Navi. You can look at the baits on up 1. Can he find the second one? He swings wide at the MP9, and surely he's done enough. Electronic with 8 HP. Cirque in that short position. I think the scope was heard. He was close, but he wasn't close enough. Cirque had a position, and Breeze is heading towards long, but it's a trap. They're going towards the B bomb site.
Yeah, Ethan's there.
They need to be given something. They need to be offered something, and that might be the go signal. Just going through the doors, and Flamey could be traded. Indeed, he will be. And now there are chances. Better bomb is pretty ticked. I think NRG might be playing containment, maybe forcing them all to die, but they're moving in. They could actually win this. There's only 1 T on the site. There's a trade. Cirque doesn't realize he's got to hold. He's got to hold. It's the only way to win the round. Boomich is coming in with a CZ. The round will be won, but maybe no one survives. And that could be
headshots. Very scary stuff there. Simple takes down Cirque. One of the biggest dangers gone, but there's still 2 Deagles, Breeze and Tarik, holding on to those for now. Go though, he's looking for those headshots. Oh, that smoke is scary as well.
They could do something behind this, maybe. I say they, but now it's only Breeze. Stanislaw is miles away. He's on a hiking trip. Oh, that's a nice start, but it's not a good finish. Stanislaw with 12 HP. Not really a lot he could do. Maybe he could try and use this aggression from the CT side. There's the bait. Boomich throw a grenade, and he spotted 3, maybe 4 players, and Navi can be active elsewhere. That's a favourable engagement for Boomich because he can strafe, of course, with the MAC-10. But now the bomb's been dropped, and things go from bad to worse. Standing and dueling with multiple players.
Oh no.
And there it is. This is falling to pieces for Navi. Not like this. Surely not like this.
Stan, he's got Kevlar, he's got the Krieg. Zeus goes for the challenge, takes Stan down. That's the most dangerous player gone. Bomb on the ground. Breeze, is he going to die? I think he's in cover. He's actually going to take a couple of points of damage, but he goes out. Chance for Breeze. Wasn't ready for it though. Tarik, he's being to find one of them off guard. There it is. Where's the next player? He doesn't see him in time, but they've again.
Right. We've got NRG 5 M4A4s, and
all right.
we've got a dead Stan already. That was an issue for Ethan. No boost behind the box, and Tarik makes a forward play. He can't take the bomb out, but he has tunnels. At least that's something.
Yeah, that's beautiful. That's what you're supposed to do. But look at Boomich go! He's taken down 2 around middle. That's not a bad look, and he's going to seal the deal, I think, for Navi. Had he died in that position, as you say, James, Tarik, he made the right play. He knows he can't hold the site. So taking the position, which more likely only has 1 player to deal with, is going to allow you to make a retake happen. But Well, Boomich shut it down, and I've got to say, really impressive Boomich. I think one thing that I've noticed from Boomich is that he isn't putting himself in positions, or at least his role on the team, on the T side of Dust 2, is he's pushing for information. He's running fakes. He's the guy throwing nades. He's calling rotations. He's so active and communicative. And Navi are going to take away everything. So perhaps Navi can find an opening kill here. It's looking good. Electronic has the position, but he can't find a shot. It's Breeze to connect the shot. Maybe he finds another one. He'll get taken down by Boomich. The utmost respect, and that's a free one, surely. Oh, he tries to shoot the backpack. Eventually, Stanislaw will peek, but there it is from the back. The patient shots from Cirque does some additional damage, but Navi doing it again, James. He already showed this.
Does he? What's going on there?
And it works again.
No.
Oh my God.
How does he get away with that?
Fool me once.
He's got to look for a player to potentially drop as well. But he doesn't have the angle for that. He will spot and he will flick and he will hit the shot. Can they get to the site? 18 seconds to plant the bomb. He misses. Electronic going past. Another bomb can be planted, but with 3 players alive, it won't be easy to hold that short position. Of course, Breeze has had long this entire time after his smoke trick. Going through those doors to see what's going on over there. In the meantime, NRG have got a shot to take if they want to.
No nades now, though, for them. There's some flashbangs and Molotov to work with for NRG. That's a good nade. Zeus will be chunked down to 40 HP. Electronic will be absolutely pivotal. Oh my God, the timing is appalling there for Navi. It's all down to Simple against 4. He's got to beat Breeze, but he can't.
He's lost his vision now with that second smoke grenade. Boomich taken out first, though. Even with some lovely flicks around construction. Tarek goes through the smoke, but he'll be traded. That sets a 4 versus 2 for NRG. We've got Ethan showing presence, can't see anything, shooting anyway. Electronic now is in a very precarious spot. Ethan taken out by Simple, looking towards the car when Stan is. Cirque rotating, this is going back and forth, 2v2. And now Electronic, he's got 1:10 on the clock. He knows where Stan is. Spots Breeze, but can he find the frag? He can.
And he's got the bomb in a minute to go. He's got an HE and a flashbang now, which he just picked up. And Stan, no utility on him unless he finds something as he runs over. And he's got a kit. So Electronic, he's going to know that he has some time to set up post-plant here. There it is. Where does he choose to go? Jumps across, and he was spotted, I believe, by Stanislaw, and he's going to see that. I think he was a little bit frustrated. We saw on the player camera as we see him falling back to that pit position. It's all about the precision here. Stanislaw, the in-game leader for NRG, the most recent pickup to the team, looking to see where the peak will be. Surely Electronic will be favored here. He's going to get the peak up and see Stan first. But can he land the shot? There it is. Now Stan has warning of where he's coming from, trying to find a pre-aim. Stanislaw, oh my God, he takes his time. So Tarek might be unharassed. Then goes Cirque with a quick flick shot. In fact, it does go to Tarek. He's forced to peek. He gets one on the spray down as the punish comes very late. Now Breeze defends. Oh no, he drops the gun. He tries to find that next pickup, but it's going to be Flamey to take him down. Cirque trying to hit the flicks, but he's going to miss everything now as Ethan could save this one. Bomb goes down in the nick of time as Ethan waits by the smoke, waiting for Stanislaw to get into position on the flank.
Panic on the A bomb site. Stan moves in slowly. Neither player has a kit. Maybe there's one on the site, maybe there's one on long. Ethan alone now, trying to back off. Will there be a trade? He's got to be careful. He's got to play the 2 versus 1. And Ethan will back off and try to hold on to this rifle. And Navi are going to move to 12. They looked out of it in that first half, but somehow they are winning almost every round in the second.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really interesting because if you look at how NRG were playing it, I mean, I don't think you can argue too much with their approach. I think there's 2 schools of thought, but the approach they took was to try to continually apply pressure.
But there's no rotation just yet, so maybe it will be a surprise.
Oh my goodness, that's a really awesome first shot just before the pop flash comes in.
Have 5 players alive, and indeed time is going to be of a great issue. The flashbang doesn't quite work out. The frags are coming in from the PT-50, from the Deagle. Simple missing the shots, and another one. He hits those all day. They get 0 frags in that round. What the hell's going on?
It is Simple, the man to save this game for Navi. And in comes the push, and Breeze takes down 1. Simple though, and Flamey getting the entries that they need, but up steps Tarek to the plate to deal with the oncoming masses of Navi, and he's going to take pretty much everybody down. Electronic and Flamey is all that remains here, and it doesn't seem that Electronic can get around the flank fast enough. Tarek tries to push down the bomb, switches out, but indeed actually Electronic does get into position in time. There are still problems here for NRG. Can Navi find a way with no utility and no health to make this work?
Flamey's got a gamble. If this throw goes wrong, that could be everything. Oh my God. Just in the middle of nowhere, but no one is peeking. 25 seconds. Stan's got some grenades, but he won't stop the bomb from being planted. Ethan holding his position, one player on the side, one player towards long, and now it's just a one towards long. Flamey, he's got to do everything, he's got to find two at the same time, eating a flashbang, he may go down for free, he will, NRG's